What's up everyone, I'm Andrew, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can customize your My Account page with any kind of page builder that you like. So we have this website here which is from one of my tutorials on WooCommerce. You can just check that out if you want to see how I created this whole website. But now we are going to focus on the My Account page and how we can customize it. So let's get started. So I just bring my admin panel and pages and all pages. So you can always see this My Account page. So whenever you install WooCommerce, it just creates this My Account page for you. And it just holds a shortcode that is actually generating the whole My Account page. So what we want to do here is to just, of course, start building it with a page builder. And in this case, I'm just going to use Elementor, but you can just use any kind of page builder. And you also do not need the pro version of this page builder. So we are not going to use any pro feature of the Elementor. I just have to copy this shortcode here and start editing with Elementor. And now, of course, as you can see, we are getting this My Account page, but it's not inside the shortcode. It's actually inside the text editor, and it's just much nicer to just remove it from the text editor and instead create a shortcode block here. So I can just search for shortcode and just put it there. And now I can just paste my shortcode here. So as you can see, we get the same exact result, but now it's inside the shortcode element here. I can just update my page. Fine. We also are seeing this My Account title. This is actually the page title, but we want to turn it off, and it's very easy. So in the Astra theme that I'm just using, I can just bring pages, all pages, and select My Account page and just turn off the title in the Astra settings, so I can just easily disable the title here and update. So that will just work with the Astra theme, and many themes have the feature to just remove the title, but you can also, if your theme does not support it, you can also bring setting and page layout and switch to Elementor Canvas or Elementor Full, with which will hopefully remove the title for you, but that's just fine for us. And now we can just start creating. So as you can see, we have one element here that is holding all of the links, and that's the problem we have to solve, because we cannot do anything with it. We want to separate the sections, the logout section or the link and the account details and the addresses, the downloads, orders, and the dashboard. So they are actually one giant shortcode, but we want to separate them, and that's easy through URL. So first you want to make sure that you are having post name permalinks, which in this case we have, and then if you just bring My Account and then change the link, as you can see, the URL will change, and we always have a /myaccount and a the name of the menu, and that's what we are going to use. So for example, for the dashboard we do not have anything, but for the orders we have a /orders, and that's what we are going to use for the links. So I can just copy orders, but we want to have all of them here, and then we can just create links that will switch the shortcode, actually switch the page to the section, and the shortcode will also change, or the content of the shortcode, of course, will change, and that's super cool. So now if we want to have this section here, that's fine. We can just start creating our own menus, our own buttons there, and each one of them will, of course, change the content. So here, for example, I can just select this section here and add 2 columns there. So we have 2 columns here, and now I can just bring my elements, and I can just have a heading here and maybe an icon. So I can just search for an icon here like this. So this will be one of our buttons. You don't have to do it like this. You can just place the buttons anywhere you like. That's easy, but we want to have some way of allowing the user navigate beside the ordinary WooCommerce menu. And of course, we can just put any other elements we want here. That's very easy to do. So now I have my text here, and the icon, and I can just start duplicating this column. So I can just have a bunch of this column. Of course, I want to have exactly 6 icons, 6 section here. So I can just start duplicating this column here, or pressing Ctrl D or Command D. So I can just duplicate these ones, and now I have 6 one here. Now I can just start filling the information. So we get dashboard here, and then orders, and downloads. So that's fine, we have all of them now, and now I can just change the icons here to reflect the actual contents. So for the dashboard, we want to have something that resembles the dashboard. Let's just have this icon here. We're not just putting any time finding the right icon. And for the orders, we want to have maybe a box like this. And then we have downloads, so I can just search for down. And we want this arrow here. And we want addresses, so let's just search for address. We have this address book icon here, cool. And then we have account details, so let's just search for information. And this is okay for me. And finally, we want log out, so I can just search for quit, or maybe exit, or maybe out. Okay, sign out, we have sign out, that's good. So we have them here, and let's just change this one from account details to just account. So that's easy. You can just use any kind of word or text that you want. You don't have to stick with the default ones here. Super cool. And now I want to style them a little bit. So first I want to center the text for each one of them. And also I want to give them a background color, so I can just bring style. And not for the icon, I am actually selecting the icon, but I want to select the whole column and style. And then we have background, and we can just select classic here. And let's just give it a very light gray background like this. And we can also give it a box shadow or border, give it around the corners if you want to. I'm just going to give it some rounder corners, and of course I want to have some margin here, so I want to switch to EM and give it 1 EM margin. That's cool. I can just do the exact same thing for the other columns as well. And fine, now we have the exact same style for all of the buttons, which is super cool. I can just update my website, and we can also give them some hover effects so that people can hover and the color changes. That's also very easy to do. So I can just select one of them and click on the hover effect. And if you want to have a classic color, maybe a light blue like this, and update. And now, of course, we get this hover effect. I can just copy my color code here and just start using it for all other ones as well. Now it's okay, all of them have hover effect, and we are actually going to create the actual link. The problem with Elementor is that if I select a column here, I do not have any way of putting a link for the whole column. So I can select the icon and bring content and put my link on the icon, but then people should only click on the icon, and for example, they cannot click here, which is not what we want. Your page builder may support links for your sections or columns. Elementor does not, but we can just fix it very easily by installing a very small plugin. So I'm just going to install that plugin. I just bring my admin panel and plugins and add new. And we are just going to search for plugin name, make columns clickable. And this is the plugin we are going to use. It just makes the columns clickable, which is super, super cool. And now I can just activate it. And now if I just refresh my page, let's just make sure we have saved it. And now if I just refresh, we should get this new feature. So now if I just select one of my columns, you can see that we have a new field here, which we can just put our link there. That's super, super cool. And we can just grab the links. And one quick note is that you can just change your default links if you do not like them. So if you just bring WooCommerce and settings and advanced, you can see that you have your endpoints as they are called. So we have orders, view orders. We do not need this, but we have downloads. And as you can see for the account, we do not have accounts, actually edit-account and edit-address. So we have to just use them, but you can just change them if you want to. That's easy. And now I can just start creating them. So I can just select one of them and paste my link. Of course, I can just bring my website and my account and just simply click on one of them to reveal the link. It's easy to just copy it and then just paste it here. You can just remove the starting part here. We only need /my account. We do not need the full website URL. And now I can just do it for all other ones as well. And finally, for the logout, I cannot click here because it will just log me out and just redirect to the sign in page. But I can just get it from here. That's customer-logout. I can just copy it and then use it for the logout column. And now we want, of course, the /my account and I can just update. And now if I just visit my page and refresh and click on one of these links, you can see that it's actually working. Also, I can just click on log out and it will just log me out. It just says, are you sure you want to log out? And I can just confirm and log out. That's super, super cool. And as we have Elementor here, we can just use any other feature of Elementor from now on. So we have the icons here, they're working, but you might want to change the background color or have a header or a banner or advertisement. Anything is just very easy to create. For example, I can just add a new section here and maybe I can just give it some padding so that we can just have a background. So I can just give it, not this element actually, the new section element. We want to select it and give it some padding in EM, like this. And then we can just, for example, have a background color. So I can just use either a classic or gradient. And in this case, I'm just going to use a gradient background. Maybe blue and just another blue. And then I can just put a text element here, maybe a heading like welcome here, anything or any advertisement really. Welcome to maybe dashboard, welcome to dashboard. Like this, I can just center it and of course make it larger, give it a white color, and we can just make it much larger like this, so you have access to anything that you want. You can also push these elements a little higher, so I can just select the whole section and bring advanced, and then we want to give it some negative margin for the top only, so I want to unlink these margins here, and then I can just bring it higher here like this, and you have access to any element that you want. You can just put anything that you want here. That's very easy. And now I can just bring the setting and bring my account, and as you can see, we have our newly fully customized My Account page. And that's it everyone. Thanks for watching. If you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel for more WordPress content. And like always, you can reach our team from the link in the description.